how hard is it when you believe in something and no one else does? How hard is it for you to create and believe in the things that you believe in a way that feels right for you when no one else is? I notice so much as someone who's been on this spiritual healing journey and end up in this creative space, seeing how so many people just follow what everyone else is doing, how everyone else is creating, following these steps because this is the way that they believe it has to be done. And this is how we have our collective beliefs. Of course, when you are following a strategy that everyone believes in, there's a collective hold on that. So there is a way that it does work because that's what everyone else is believing is the way that it works. But when you start to realize, hang on, I want to create a different way, but no one else is doing it and no one else is believing me because they're saying, well, how are you going to get the results when this person over here is doing it this step-by-step way and they are getting the results that they promise? This is why it's so important for us to create from a space of understanding that it's through our own intuition that we will receive all the creative ideas and steps that we need to take in order to find the people who are going to attract to us. Even after every single thing I've learned, and I've pretty much learned a lot from religion to spirituality to science, you name it. I've been down all those paths and I believe in all of it. I think that no matter what people believe in, there is a truth in it because someone believes in it. And I can pull pieces from that, but all I need to do and what I follow is, what do I want to create? What do I desire? What do I want to experience? And I use that and step forward in that, which then allows me to create things. Things may come up, things may surface and appear as shadows or beliefs or whatever it is to allow me to look at or to get rid of it or whatever. But in every time that I choose this, I'm expanding in some way. And so when we create in this way, when we understand that we already know enough and have all the tools in order to express ourselves in the most aligned and authentic way, that when we do, we're attracting the people to us who want to connect to us, to the authentic version of us, to that piece of us that isn't that surface level like lots of other people where they're just creating and doing things in the way that everyone else is doing, just following the process. Instead, you get to connect to people who are magnetized to you because you are listening to your own intuitive thoughts, because you're creating from the depths of who you are. You can't be anything but more authentic. So instead of you trying to chase things that you thought you needed, like money or cars or whatever the success was, because you're creating from your authenticity, those things will come to you, but they'll be magnetized to you. And it's not something that you're reaching out in order to have that feeling, because instead you are just creating from the space of who you are. And it's such a hard concept for people to listen to when they don't see the results of that. They don't believe in that because that's not what everyone else is doing. So it can be so hard when you know within yourself, because at the end of the day, this is our own reality. Like, you know, we are the one person who is creating all these things around us. But for us to truly allow and step into the belief and the understanding and the knowing that we have every single thing that we need within us, once we can get to that place and then just start listening to that voice that we hear inside our head and follow those creative urges, that we start breaking down collective beliefs, we start allowing more people to be able to create in a space that feels good for them, we start attracting more and more people to us that we're supposed to be, instead of these experiences and things that we don't actually like. So if you are someone like me who does have no solid beliefs and does just follow their own intuitive ideas and creative hits, keep doing it. Even when even when you're not getting those results, because I know our mind is still trained to think, oh, you know, I did that post or I did that video and it had no views and no likes. That doesn't matter. We know that doesn't matter. Energetically, we know it was the thing that you needed to create in order for you to get the next thing. So every time you get that urge, create that thing, do that thing. Don't look at the likes, the shares, the follows, the whatever it is, because that's old collective thinking. Just know that every time you're getting that creative urge to create it, just create it. And you are just going to become so magnetic and so authentic and aligned. I'm so sick of saying those words, but once you really tune into that, everything you want to experience in this world will literally just flow to you.